Okay, this is a tricky setup with the camera to show you how to break in a new deck of tarot cards. So what you do is you want to take the deck and you want to pull with your thumb the first card off the top, and with your other fingers cards off the bottom. Not necessarily one card at a time. Getting groups of cards is fine. I call this the alpha and omega, the beginning and the end. So you just take your deck and you start pulling first and last cards, and if more than one comes out, that's fine, and you get them out and you just do alpha and omega all the way through. Take this all the way down to the bottom until you've gone through the deck once, so you get the whole thing done. Then pick this up, take the deck, cut it in half, and flip half of the deck. So this was, take it this way, cut it apart, turn it around, set it on top. So now the top half is going in a different direction than the bottom half, and proceed again with the alpha omega. 1, 2, go all the way through and do this procedure where you split the deck upside down and right side up, pulling the alpha and omega 6 times. Then let's say you have completed that all alpha and omega 6 times, and your deck is back ready in one pile. Now some of you don't have hands that are large enough that can shuffle cards of this size, so you will have to figure out how you're going to do this, but I will say that if you will take it into smaller pieces and not try to span your palm across the entire card to fluff and rough the cards together, if you will take the cards and lay them down and try to just manipulate the corners like this, so that you don't have to span the whole deck with your hands, then it might be easier for you. But what I want you to do for the second step of breaking in a brand new deck is take the cards, cut them in half, flip the cards, and shuffle, so that you are blending upside down and right side up through the deck. Do that 6 times. Set the deck down, cut it in half, flip the part you've cut, and shuffle them. Do this procedure 6 times. And once you're done, then you will are ready to use the cards in a layout. However you have shuffled them, you will then hand them to the person who is going to shuffle. You want to hand the cards sideways, not indicating which way is up or which way is down. Hand the cards to the person you're going to read for sideways, and ask them to shuffle the cards 6 times. Put them down with their left hand, cut to the left into 3 stacks, and then pick it up in any order except the order you put it out there in. And then to hand the deck to you so that you know which way they intend up to be. And watch them very carefully, because that's going to confuse them. So you identify how their hand points to up with their forefinger and thumb as they pick up the deck, and that is the top. And that is how you will read the cards when you start laying out their reading. So you would take the deck from them, so this is up, and you set it down, and then because you don't want to flip the cards bottom to top, you want to turn the cards, because that turns them over. See how this card is upside down? But if you flip it bottom to top, then that reverses it. Now it's right side up. So when you read the cards, when you're going to do your layout, you want to take the card off of the top of the deck and flip it left to right, and then place it in the layout where you want it. If you're doing an ancient Celtic reading, then you want to do the card in the center over the significator card, and you want to then lay a card over it. Then you go out and see what, which side is right side up and what side is upside down, and then lay it according so that the bottom is on the right. So this is the way it came up off of the deck. This is the bottom. This is how it lays on your reading. Hope that helps you guys. Have fun.